just themselves. it's me again. Every Wednesday, I guess until further notice from Spirit. Uh, Hopefully, I'm not going to do this after the holidays, but if must, needs, or as they say in the islands, if needs must. Anyway, if you check your email address, you'll see that I have sent you the link for this evening. God bless you and keep you. I am, we are. Namaste. Let's see. Today is the 16th. That's the 7th. Plus, that's 18. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No. What are you doing? 2, 3, 6. That's a 9. Okay, there is a 9. Okay. 9-day, 11th month. Okay. 9. Raphael's day is today. Raphael. 90th, 99. We're at the month to the day. Still, it comes out at 11. Just went to sleep on me. Hey mama, hey mama. Okay. Well, good evening. It looks like just me and the elements this evening, which is quite all right. Had I not made this commitment to be here at this time, I would not be. At any rate, this is a good time to be. This is an excellent time to be. And there are the pinchas. For those of you who are familiar with the Tibetan bells, and I use them sometimes when I'm dispersing energies. And those of you who follow Eastern philosophy or the philosophy of Buddhism, all philosophies are of enlightenment. But especially if you've been a Reiki practitioner or specialist, as I like to say, you're familiar with the concept of the 10 chakras. And I think that this is just a wee bit low. Let's see. Because I am not sure that I can be heard. Okay. We'll raise up the volume just a wee bit. Very good. And let's see. I've already invited a house load of people, so I expect them to be coming up shortly or not. It depends on the elements. What can I say? And the sound that you hear is the sound of me gulping one of my favorite beverages, which is hot, spicy tea with cloves and cinnamon. Okay, so I promised the spirit guides and guardian angels who work with me when it was brought to my attention that I should do every Wednesday at least to the end of this month. And perhaps, I don't know, they're saying uh, go till the end of December. I don't know why. I can understand why the end of this month because of the elections that took place. Um, it's a week ago now, and it came to my attention that, well, I understand people not being exactly pleased. I don't know. I'm neither pleased or displeased, but that's a whole different story. Uh, I understand that there are people who are destroying things and having or participating in acts of unkindness, and that's not a good thing. I don't watch the news, obviously. Anybody that uh, anybody that follows me knows that I don't watch the news. I gave away the television sets I had when they changed the frequencies. So, um, no, I was unaware that things were being set on fire without the intel from other people, that that's what was going on. And so I understand why it was suggested to me, because spirit guides and guardian angels are not going to say, you must do this. They will give you a scenario and suggest that, well, you can make the time to do this, or we'll just bug you a little while, but you don't have to do it. So I got bugged a little while to come on every Wednesday. No pressure. Just come and see what you can do to help uplift the vibration of the energy. And so here we are. Today is the 16th of November. For those of you who would never forget it, it is also, when you combine the month and the day, it is a 9 in the year of a 9. Okay, the 2016 is a 9 year. And so we've got a month and a day that makes it a 9 all the way around. And well, that is a very good thing. Okay, it's good in that it should help us to realize that instead of being upset or angry about who the current uh, incoming president is going to be, it should make us realize that this is a good year. It's going to be an even better day once you wake up and realize that this is still a good year. I know of spiritual based people who have just completely collapsed with their thinking. But this is a time now to become even more humane, to rid yourself of any negative energy. Remember, what you're doing now is going back it's going to the universe, and then it's going to come back to you. So if you're in a destructive mode and you're tearing things up and you're burning them up, and I can't talk against protesters back in the day, since I'm from the old school. I did a little bit of the sit-ins. Everybody's probably too young to remember that, but sit-ins were very popular. Uh, Hippies were trying to make a point, and so sit-ins were popular. But what you're doing now is you're creating a crest of energy. I'm not saying somebody's going to come and grab you by the scruff of the neck and say, look at what you did. No, doesn't work that way. That energy, though, the intention of that energy that you send out to others, if it's not an energy of success, you will not receive the energy of success when you go out to do things. Oh, whoop. Okay. And so, hello, Reverend Sharon.
Hello, Reverend Sharon. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, my dear?
Wonderful, wonderful. And
You,
you?
I'm absolutely brilliant.
Wonderful. Absolutely marvelous, darling.
Thank you so much. But I haven't done the meditation yet. I was just going into a few words of, I'll call it wisdom, because in calculating, I did promise Spirit that I would do numerology if someone came on and they wanted a reading in numerology. I would do something, and so I started calculating today's date and the months, and together it's a 9, and this is a 9 year. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and so this is a time for humanitarianism. Okay, the accent. I stutter when I try and pull back the accent, folks. So when you hear me stutter, trying to make sure that the island girl stays on the island. Okay.
The island. You okay, girl?
Yes.
Don't worry.
But the energy that
Yeah.
you send out right now, people, if you're in a destructive mode, look for that energy to come back at you. Nobody's gonna practice a sit in front of your house and say, "Here, this is the energy that you sent out. We're bringing it home." No, it'll occur when you least expect it, and it won't be the way you would like it to be. You will enjoy the experience about as much as the person who's going to be receiving whatever energy you're sending out. And I do know people who would say, "Well, I don't care. I want them to be upset because I'm upset." Well, if you want to keep that going, you know, just don't move next door to me. I'm allergic to lightning bolts
Drama.
hitting. Yeah, the lightning bolts hitting the house. No, I don't know. Don't do that. Um,
Hmm.
I'm sort of joking, but this energy will come back on you. It'll be like a shower that you didn't get out of, and you won't even remember what you did to start it. The important thing is, if you believe in any belief system that's of a spiritual nature, go to that, please. Everybody knows I don't cut down. Oh, I've got another one. Hello there. Catherine, how are you?
I'm good. What about yourself?
I'm brilliant, my dear, and I'm so happy to see you join us. Okay,
Thank you.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Uh, Reverend Sharon, this is Catherine. Catherine,
Hey, Catherine.
oh, you both went to Unity of Hollywood, but you probably did not know each other at the time. I don't know. Maybe
Hmm.
you
That's
recognize
fine.
each, and maybe you recognize each other if you saw each other. Okay. But Catherine went there when I was going there, when I was chaplain there, and then we wound up at the Shepherd's Bridge a couple of years ago. So a spiritual house, wonderful. Okay,
Nice.
what I was talking
Welcome.
about. Yes, welcome, welcome. What I was talking about just before I give the meditation is the burning up of things and the tearing up of things and the destruction of things. That's all an energy. I know that quite a few of you are not even aware of the fact this energy may not be coming from you as a source. It may be directed towards you with an ulterior motive or purpose. That happens. It happens. We can't ignore the fact that we are not just sovereigns, but we are also not alone. So, in keeping with that, whatever belief system that you have, now is a good time to call upon it, because you don't want to take that energy that you're sending out to other people back to your house. Why would you want to take anger or frustration back into your house? You don't want to do that. You want to bring yourself peace and harmony, and you want to remember that the energies that you send out, if they're not of peace and harmony, then guess what? You will not be able to sleep until you have a peaceful state of mind. And that sounds, I guess, it's not important enough to some people, but you think about it. Can you rest at night? Is that something that you can do? Can you keep a quiet mind? And I know that the people that listen to me, as someone commented the other day, are people that are looking for peace and calm. They're looking for uh, a definition of the spiritual things that are going on in their life. They're not looking to be uh, harassed. They're not looking to be without harmony or understanding. They're looking for that spiritual knowing that's within us all, if we will stop and take a moment. And so, oh, I did that nicely. We're going to stop and take a moment. Yes, okay. See that? That's what happens when I don't pay attention to myself and I go in. And then that happens all the time with people, with everybody. If you pay attention with going within. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to go within. Wherever you are, if you can, just take off the shoes. Take your feet out of the shoes and let them become in contact with the ground. Rest your hands wherever you're most comfortable. If you want to rest them up, you want to rest them palm down, that's up to you. Close your eyelids, okay? And just take a very deep, deep breath. Holding that breath for the count of 7. Releasing through parted lips. And just allow that sense of calm that is within you to take place. Now, before we go deeper, we're going to call upon the archangels of light that surround us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No, we don't see them flying around with their feathers. We don't have to. You don't see God flying around you, but you know that God is there. You know that God is within you. And so this is what you're going to follow now. The knowledge that God is within you. In that knowledge, we accept and claim the protection of the archangels of light. Michael to the right of us, Gabriel to the left of us, Uriel before us, Raphael behind us, and above our crowns, the eternal Shekinah. In Aramaic, this prayer sounds like Bishem Adonai, Mimini Mikael, Imisamoli Gabriel, Umili Fanai Uriel, Ume Afarai Raphael. Ba'al Roshi Shekinat El. And quite simply, we have asked for the protection of those archangels. They are part of a hierarchy that watches over us, even though we may not always be in tune with what's going on. Wednesday is considered to be a specifically special day for the Archangel Raphael. And we know that Raphael is associated with the art of healing. And with this protection that we've called upon for ourselves, and I call upon it for every single soul on the planet, with this protection, we ask that the Archangel Raphael work especially for individuals who are having a challenge with their health right now. I know of at least two, uh, Gary Thompson in Texas and Karen Gidley in Fort Myers. And if you can think of someone, anyone, that you'd like to direct that energy to, do so now. It is a privilege to be able to assist anyone that would be in a challenging situation of health. And so we breathe because we are breathing with and for every soul that is and has been and will come through this realm. And breathe. And as you take another deep breath, holding it for as long as you possibly can, now is the time that I would suggest that you lift up your hands, allowing the palms of your hands to face each other. They can be an inch apart or 2 inches, 3 inches. It's up to you. It's according to the warmth of the energy that you're feeling from the palms of your hand. For some, it's going to get very warm. And of course, the longer you sit and focus only on the warmth of the light that is within you, the energy will begin to increase. It will continue to increase if you allow it to do so. This is a part of your sovereignty. You are not only a healer, but you are a magnificent creator of your own destiny. And take a deep breath. And as you continue to breathe, feeling warmth, that warmth that will interpret itself, defines itself as divine light coming through from the place where divine love lives within you. And divine love lives within each of us. We have only to recognize it to bring about the manifestation to make it so. And take another deep breath, holding the breath for as long as you can, bringing the palms of your hands, holding them just above your heart. You can place your hands upon your heart, upon your chest, or you can hold them just above. Either way, you will feel whatever warmth, whatever light is generating there for you. And breathe. Now, at this moment in time, the rhythm of your heart may have slowed down. Normally, it's 5 paces at a time. If you've ever taken your own pulse, you're familiar with the sensation of your pulse. Each beat representing the beat of your heart. When you take a deep breath this time, allow your fingers, your palms, to be resting just between the thalamus and the heart so that you can feel that sensation, that pulse, as it parallels to the palms of your hands. But when you feel the beat, take a breath, hold it, wait for 2 beats to pass, and release the breath. This is called breathing through the heart. It's one of the techniques that will position you into being able to breathe fully and completely through the heart. This is important because in breathing through your heart, you are assisting your light body, your spiritual body, your astral body, your physical body to all recognize that they are a part of one being. And when I say one being, I'm not talking about your being. I am talking about the being which has created your soul. We're all a part of the one. A good point to this is that we forget that we are a part of the one. That's okay. The one does not forget us. And breathe with the beat, the pulse of the heart, holding that breath, allowing 2 beats to go through, releasing your breath through parted lips. And breathe, syncopating the pulsation and the rhythm of the breath, of your heart, and your breathing. You may begin to feel weightless. And if you do so, that's not a problem. That's a good thing. Because in reality, you are weightless. There is so much of you that you have forgotten. So much greatness and power and strength. These acts that have taken place in the last few days, the last millennia, they are nothing compared to the power that exists within you. The only one greater than you are is the creator of the soul that is within you. I don't care who you've placed above you.
Right.
If you cannot recognize your greatness, then you have given away your power. Take your power back. Know yourself. Be true to yourself. And breathe. And within this breath within divine light and hold it 1 second. Okay, I've just acquired another listener, and so we are joined by the entire planet right now. So what we're doing right now is we're going to mute. Sweetie, I'm going to ask you to mute, please. Daphne, I'm
I'm
going to ask.
trying. I think I'm gonna have to get off because this is my phone's blocking me from doing anything. I'm sorry if I broke anything.
No, you didn't
No.
break anything, sweetie. Uh, it's okay. It's fine. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Don't worry. It's all right.
No, because
Uh,
it's asking me to. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Let
okay.
me get off. Let me try and see what it's doing. I'm sorry. I'll get off.
Okay. There are no coincidences. There are no accidents. There is only the power of the one divine creator of all souls. And so we breathe. We breathe deeply. We direct light and energy to every single soul on this planet. As you breathe through the heart, as you breathe through your heart, recognize that your breath is the breath of the world. Divine Mother is breathing through you. Divine Father is breathing through you and with you. Every breath from every soul is raising the vibration of energy upon this which is called the planet Earth. She is a sentient being, more than just sentient. This planet is alive. It is a consciousness aware of the souls that inhabit here. This planet is a soul ascending into her rightful place in the universe. And those of you that are here now are here to not only witness, but assist in this birthing as you begin to remember that you are sovereign, you are one in the light. And breathe. Take another deep breath. And if you may be experiencing any type of challenge anywhere on your body, rub the palms of the hand together. Now's a good time. Bring your palms directly over that area. If it's the head, if it's the eyes, the face, the knees, the feet, allow your palms to be in a space where the energy that is coming through is being directed exactly where you'd like it to be. And breathe. And as you continue to do this, starting from the crown, going down to the very feet, there are terms for this in Reiki, there are terms for this and symbols for this in Kabbalah, Tikkun Hafanish. It's all right. The terms are good tools. The symbols are good tools. However, you are the instrument Remember, you are the power. You are the light of the world. And in directing your palms to these areas, keep your intention in upholding the vibration of the energy and sending that light also around the world to every soul. It doesn't matter if everyone knows what we're doing. We are lifting up the vibration of energy. We are lifting it to a place where someone who may be considering something that they shouldn't may just change their mind because a lighter, a higher thought has occurred to them. Doesn't matter what religion, philosophy, gender, or creed. Holding up the light allows them the opportunity to feel a difference, a shift in what they're shifting. And so, as we assist and share without any other thought except to raise the vibration, that's all. We're not trying to change anybody. We're simply raising the vibration, lifting up the light, for we are the light. And those who need will find sustenance just in the light. And that's all we need to do. We don't have to sit in front of photographs. All of those are tools. But we are the instrument. We are the light of the world. As sovereign integrals, we are powerful. And at this moment, take another breath because we are going to focus our intention on the gratitude of being able to offer this assistance, being grateful for being able to be in that space and time where we can observe and offer to hold someone in the light. It is an honor, it is a privilege, it is worthy, and you are worthy. And I see you doing great things. I see you with healing hands. And breathe. Take another deep breath. And when it is your heart's desire, you may open your eyes and feel the light, for you are the light of the world. And breathe.
That was beautiful, Reverend Sharon.
Ah, thank you so much.
I was gone, girl. Gone.
Well, thank you so much. It is not I, but the Christ consciousness within each of us who
Mhm.
doeth the work and does it ever so nicely. I just love it. I love it.
Me too.
Yeah, it's very, I don't know, no matter how much I become aware of some of the things that are going on outside of my door, uh, it's always, oh my God, just to be able to feel that presence, once a day, even for a few minutes. It's like, it's almost like an addiction, uh,
Mm, yeah.
to go and sit in the silence. And I don't think that's a bad thing if you are used to that. it's a good thing to become used to,
Mhm.
because you're able to, when you finish, even if you're interrupted, um, the calming has already started.
Mhm.
The vision has already started. The clarity has already started. It's kind of like a triple fold effect where it, what is it? Trickle down. There we go. Trickle down effect. Yeah, where it's just okay, so all right. And then of course, if you do it before you go to work in the morning, by the time you get to the work, you're just smiling and you've bought donuts for everybody. And then by noon, it starts wearing off a little bit. And all you want by that time is just a good cup of coffee to keep you going for the rest of the day. But
Yeah.
well, but still, if you take that same moment that you can get the cup of coffee and go outside your workplace and just kind of walk around with your feet on the grass, which I used to do that. Um, that does, yes, and of course I was considered to be a little strange, but that's okay. I can deal with that. Kind of used to being considered different. So at this point, that that doesn't even face me. I kind of think it's funny, actually. But
Because now we know it wasn't strange, it was magnificent.
Thank you.
oh,
Magnificent. Right.
oh my goodness. Oh, it's a good thing you guys can't see me. I'm blushing. Okay.
We can hear,
Uh
we can feel it.
oh, but yeah, it, for instance, I don't, I'm not going to go back to what's going on with the protesters after this comment, but if that energy could be spent in sitting in meditation and directing the energy of the meditation to just upgrade the vibration, just pull in more light instead of uh, pulling away from the light, which is what, how I see what's going on. People are pulling away from the light. Um, if that time period, if it takes you how many minutes to go and do something like that, and you take those minutes and spend them doing something really, really positive, like meditating or observing your breath or whatever, think of the change that you could make in, not just in the planet, you might make change in the politicians or whoever you think is running the country or running the world. Um, because I'm going to tell you, bottom line, no matter how much money they have and how much power they have and what they think they're running, final analysis, they're not doing nothing. They have, and so they don't have what they think they have. They've got an illusion of what they think they have. So,
Mhm.
and so we're feeding the illusion when we go ahead and get excited with them. That's just feeding the illusion. I don't suggest that, but that's me.
Mhm.
Anyway, that unless either of you ladies have something really positive to say about that, we're gonna leave that alone.
Okay.
Yes,
We're
let's
gonna leave
leave
that
that
alone.
alone.
Thank you.
Okay,
Me,
okay,
I can.
okay, okay. So, uh, today's day is a 9. Well, it's over with now, and tomorrow is. Oh my God! Tomorrow is Thursday. Yes, it is.
It
Oi,
is.
oi. Okay, it's Thursday. Well, and tomorrow I'll be on in the morning at 11 a.m. on Blog Talk. But I understand why the energies. We'll touch upon energies right now. This time of the year is a very energetic time of the year.
Mhm.
Okay, it is, and if you're familiar with the concepts of dimensions and vortexes and uh, portals, and it may take a moment for us to really get the grasp of what a portal is. I understand, for instance, in Peru, uh, they just pop up anywhere while you're walking in the streets, and if you walk through one, you can disappear. That's a portal.
Hmm.
Hmm. And that's taking place in Peru even now as we speak. When I went to Brazil, oh, I love that place to visit. Oh God, yes, to visit John of God in the evening after meditations. People would assemble outside to watch the skies because you could see. Um, uh, oh gosh, what's the term? Orbs. You could. They were all over the place, and they would just pop up. And so we knew, especially when they were hanging out over the casa, we knew that they were usually archangels. The archangel Michael or Michael usually comes in the shade of blue uh, as an orb, and it's just a pinpoint of energy, a pinpoint of the energy of the source from the creator. Okay, and so um, when you see them, it means that they're present, which is a good thing. I like seeing as many of them as possible.
Yes. Like being
Yes,
surrounded by.
yes, big. Yeah, I like the surrounded effect. Uh, it it is their true appearance, evidently. Well, we know, of course, that angels really don't have wings and eyes and hands and feet and mouths, etc., etc. They put on that disguise so that we will recognize that there's something going on and they need our attention. When when we see just orbs, most of the time people look at orbs and they think that they're just seeing things. You
Mm.
know, the oh, did you see that? See what? No, I don't know. Oh, I thought I saw something just now. No, you didn't see anything. What's wrong with you? Um, in in actuality, that it is uh, an archangel that's coming in and just they may be getting ready to manifest. They may be just checking things out. They may be changing the frequency of the energy around you, and that is something that they do when something is about to take place that isn't supposed to be taking place. They can do that.
Mm.
Um, but when you see them in full regalia with the wings and the halos, which actually is it's just an effervescence of the light, and so are the wings. It's just the streams of light that are coming from behind them. We have the same effect actually. If you've ever if you ever get the opportunity to participate with a Curlian uh, photographer, I had a friend, a couple of 3 decades ago. That he had his own Curlian studio, and so he took pictures of my hands um, for one of my birthdays. I used to like to go and just do the most spiritual stuff I could find on my birthdays. I was very young, and of course, we know what goes on with the very young. Sometimes they're not the soft spot in the head is not hard yet. So
Mm.
so I wasn't feeling well that evening, and I just gone to a seance, or it was at a seance that he took the picture, right? And I had a cold, or what I thought was a cold. So I received a blessing of healing energy from the group. There was a few of us. Meantime, he had taken a photograph of my hand before the healing and then a photograph after the healing. And the colors are amazing. And there was a definite difference in the colors that were coming from the same hand before and after the healing energy had been interacted or activated, we say. And I did feel better. I stopped sniffling, and my God, when I saw the photograph of my hand, it was like before the healing energy. I mean, all we did was just sit in a circle and kind of direct energy uh, in general for healing. When he took the picture before that, the energy coming from my hand and fingers were red and yellow. And afterwards, when he took the picture, they were this calming shades of blue. I mean, it was incredible. A couple of spots of purple in there, if I remember correctly, but it was just amazing. And so that is the energies. That's the light that's coming from our bodies, people. We are light bodies. And
Yes.
if we were to walk through any piece of technology that has the capability of a Curlian uh, camera, you would see, oh, some amazing, it's like a light show going on because each organ has its own uh, shade of light. And it's marvelous to see. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God. For us to know who we truly are, some people are going to be in shock, but that's okay. You guys get over it. We need everybody to get on top of the wagon here. Okay. We need everybody to
The workers, we
start.
need more workers.
We need more workers out here. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because the harvest is ready,
Mm-hmm.
we need more people that are willing to uh, they're willing to share their energy. And don't worry about sharing it. As long as you've surrounded yourself in protection, nobody's going to come and snatch nothing from you.
Mm-hmm.
If you sharing it, remember the intention of what you share is what you receive. So if you share it with the intention of doing good, of bringing about uh, a source of healing for your community, your family, whoever. This is why we breathed earlier. I think that we did breathe earlier for uh, uplifting the vibration of the planet, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay. All right. No, it's not that I forget, but sometimes once they start channeling through
Unchanneled.
me, I trying to recollect everything that I've said. I can't do that because I don't. It's not that I wouldn't like to, but it's sometimes it starts coming so fast. I'm like, can you slow down a little? Remember, I'm still connected somewhere here in the earth plane. Slow it down. But it's just an amazing experience to have, and it's an amazing thing to be a part of, to participate with lifting the vibration of energy that is on the planet. And we do, especially around this time of the year, need to uplift it. Okay, the last Thursday in this month, this country has taken as a day to observe uh, uh,
Yeah, go
the,
ahead. You can say it.
the immigrants that came in and then took over. Oh, I'll behave. I'll behave. But
Yes.
uh, but but truthfully and honestly, Thanksgiving is something we should be doing every single day. When you open your eyes in the morning and before you go to sleep, an attitude of gratitude that will help to uplift your level of vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping that frame of mind, even when you coming into dealing with things in your life that you are feeling that are going to be a challenge. Don't accept that scenario in your mind. Make it an attitude of gratitude. Find something about it to be thankful about, and don't hold to the ideal of it not being a win-win situation, whatever it is. And I'm talking to myself as well as anybody else that would listen. But if you have any type of a challenge, and you face it with, oh God, this and that is going to happen. No, well, then you have just shot yourself in the foot because you're bringing that energy, you're lowering the level of the vibration of the energy so that what you would not like to happen takes place. So you're given an opportunity to pull in energy that's going to make it successful for what you want to do. And if I may for just one split second bring this in, the reason why this individual won the way he did last week was because so many people claimed it. Okay,
Yeah, on
they
both
cl-
sides of the fence.
they claimed it as the worst thing that could possibly happen. They brought the level of energy down to that vibration where it became something that they manifested. Okay, we know we have power, people. We can manifest. Yes, we can. I've seen and touched articles manifested from the fifth dimension into this dimension. I have. I'm in possession of one of those articles. Yes, I am. I know how powerful we are, and still, I'm probably still not fully aware of the greatest power because I'm still here. I'm talking. I'm still sit. Doesn't mean I will disappear, but uh, I have the knowledge that as great as I'm aware of how great we are even greater still. Think about that. You can manifest for yourself what you want and need if you can get yourself to be able to be what? Grateful. Have that attitude of gratitude. Bring that
Yes.
bring that in no matter what it looks like. Bring that in. Allow your allow it from your core because that's where the action takes place. Through that heart breath, you can manifest just about anything.
Yes.
Okay? But you got to stay vigilant. And I know in this culture it's difficult not to be distracted. I'm not going to tell people to get rid of their television sets like I did, but it wouldn't it wouldn't hurt. You might think that you're going to miss a few things. Nah. What?
Oh no, I'm listening to your
Okay.
you're not urging people to get televisions. Okay.
Okay. No, I'm not urging them to get them, and I'm not urging them to get rid of them. However, uh, if you decide to unplug it, that probably would be one of the best things you could do for yourself. They're nothing but tracking devices anyway. Um, anyway, but being able to manifest your good is what is going to be essential, especially in the coming months. October, as far as numerology is concerned, started out the triune. October, November, December. These are the 3 months that are going to be decisive in how next year is going to play out. And so um, think about that. Think about the fact that on the last Thursday of November, as I started, there is a vortex that opens up. So be mindful of what you're doing during that time period because that's going to be very important for uh, the vibration of how you place your energy for the coming year. You're still going to have December, and December is like a candy store when it comes to frequencies of energy that you may or may not be familiar with. Um, I'm pretty sure that by now, most people in the Western world know that Yeshua, known to some as Jesus, was not born December 25th. And to the viewer that I have that's on there. God bless you. I hope I'm not offending you. It's not my intention. But this has been proven, okay? Even the Catholic Church agrees that it was a date that was decided upon because they couldn't get the people to, they say they couldn't get the people to celebrate his birth on any other day. However, uh, good things, I'm trying to think good things about the Catholic Church right now. Good things, good things. Um, that being said, the 25th of December was normally considered a day of revelry and celebration and even sacrifice because it was a celebration of the birth of another god, or actually of a god that was very considered to be very important with the groups that were in existence then. And so if you take apart everything that we use to celebrate Christmas with, you'll see that it comes from the different belief systems of the people that were celebrating something entirely different from the birth of Yeshua, Jesus. I'm saying all that to say this. What he brought into the world was a concept that still needs to be spoken on, and it was love. Do not wait until December 25th. And I'm sure I'm just talking to myself, right? Please do not wait until December 25th to share love, to share gifts, to bring forth happiness for someone else, to do something charitable, to practice a random act of kindness. You don't have to wait until the 25th. You can take off from this scenario, this matrix that we're in right now, any day during any month. We're using the solar calendar, so it's off by 24 hours anyway. So take something nice for somebody, starting with yourself, of course. When you get up,
Mm-hmm.
if you leave the house or what, bring. You don't have to announce, oh, I'm going to do something nice for so and so. Random act of kindness does not require identification. I know. And in the Kabbalah, it tells you, if you make a lot of what you've done for someone, then you haven't done anything. So just be like a Zorro, kind of like, or Robin Hood, kind of like hit and run. It's, it just, it's do what you got to do and keep going. You don't have to stand and wait for applause and curtain calls, etc. The energy of what you're doing, I mean, knowing that someone has smiled, you put a smile on the face of a child, is it's energy that is also assisting to uplift the vibration of the planet. Any act of kindness, random or otherwise, will assist in bringing up the vibration of the planet, especially now. Now, keep doing whatever you're doing. December comes and goes, keep it up because it will assist in bringing up the vibration of you. Okay. Now, regardless of what your numbers are in numerology, bringing up your own personal vibration is going to assist you in assisting others to bring up their personal vibration. And you want, yeah, I do random acts of kindness. I ain't talking about them because I don't even remember most of them now. But this is what you want. In Kabbalah, this is what you do because we are all connected. It's like the heart has all these veins coming from it. Okay, source is where we are. We're all the veins that's beating into the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
you got me? All right.
Oh
And
yeah.
so, all right. So we want to make sure that that heart feels the love. Okay, we're sharing the love. I was riding with someone the other day, and I saw a gentleman with one of those boys. They wanted something to eat, and so I was reaching for my purse, and she looked at me and she goes, "What do you think you're doing?" And I said, "Uh, my business." And she said, I don't endorse that. Yada 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 yada. Uh,
Mm.
they have places they can go. Yada 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 yada. And I said, but this is me, and this is what I do. And she goes, well, you're not doing it today, not from my car. And she pulled out of the way.
Oh.
Oh yes. Now this is not the first person that I've been with that does that. I even had one person that put me out of the car because they said they're only going to go in and buy another beer or buy. And I'm like, I'm not their God. If they take it, they ask for it and they take it, whatever they do with it, it's up to them. It's between them and their God.
Mm-hmm.
I am following my version of Sharonism that
Mm.
says that if somebody asks and you have it, and you can, hey, I've been known to give when I shouldn't. Yes, I admit that. However, I can't break out of that. I could if I wanted to. I don't want to. This is from observing my parents. My dad, who was a medium uh, for many many years, even though I never got to see him do readings, I heard about the work that he used to do. Whenever we went to the store together, and family shopping once a week, baskets full. If somebody came behind us with one or two items, it didn't matter what they looked like, what color, etc., etc. He would say, "Is that all you have?" And they'd be, "Yes." And he goes, "Come on, because I'm going to be a while." He had a house full to feed, and they would
Mm.
be like, "Oh my God, that's so nice of you." I still do that. And because I was the one that was always elected to go shopping with him since I'm the oldest. So even now, I can't help it. If I'm in the line and I've got a cart full of stuff and somebody comes up behind me with one thing or even two or three things, and I'm like, go ahead. You would think I had given them a king's ransom half the time.
You're so
No,
right. I do that as well. You're so right.
and it's not taking anything off of me for
No.
them to go ahead. It's I'm glad to see that they're able to. I mean, one man, he had one candy bar. I'm going to make him stand in line behind 40 items for one candy bar. I said, no, that wouldn't make sense to Einstein. This just go ahead, whatever, go. And you would think, and it's like, oh my God, nobody's ever done that before. Oh my God, you're so nice. No, I'm not that nice. Trust me. I know me. I can, right, Reverend Sharon. I was making Reverend
Yes.
Sharon laugh earlier. I can be a little mischief maker. Well, that's back in the old days. I'm not a mischief maker as much anymore. But anyway, but yeah. What harm does that do? That I don't understand. That's no harm. And Catherine, that is an excellent practice. And I don't care how
Yeah.
old I
Mm-hmm.
get. If I'm in the store and that takes place, that's how I'm going to react. I mean, that it's from home. It's home training.
Right.
Which, yeah, and I don't think my dad was even aware that he was training me at that particular point in time. He was following whatever he came from. whatever made common sense to him, that's what he was doing. And
Mhm.
so, and my mom as well, but she didn't like grocery shopping, so that's how he ended up doing it. But I'm sure, but she did ask some. Oh, please, we won't talk. This woman would feed people. She would drag me from door to door collecting for people who would pass to get the family a wreath and stuff like that. Yes, okay. So we've established I'm not unfamiliar with the concept, and I'm only suggesting it because not because I'm such a great person, but because it gives you something to think about in becoming more of the great person that you are. With me, I feel good when I do stuff like that, and I don't collect names. I don't want to photograph with the person. I don't need so I don't need a curtain call. I just I take a deep breath and okay, my job is done for the day, whatever. And this is what it gives you. It's not that my your day is done or your job is done for the day. It is that you have just brought up your frequency level of energy by helping someone else
Mhm.
because they are grateful to you. You brought a smile to somebody else. It doesn't matter if you never see them again.
Right.
Okay, the way reincarnation works, they probably did something for you in a past lifetime. So you feel better because they've just taken another shot of positive energy and put it in the universe. Okay, so the both of you have just upgraded the entire frequency for the immediate area. Good work.
Yeah.
Excellent work. We need
Mhm.
more of that. And that and for that reason, I'm not going to put down Christmas Day. And I'm not going to or because we still need as much energy, positive energy as we can coming in, flowing in as much as we can, but know why you're bringing the energy in. Not just so you can receive gifts, please. And you don't have to buy gifts. You can just do something nice for somebody. Okay. And people don't have to buy gifts to give you. And oh, I bet she didn't pay. Did she get my gift from the dollar store? That doesn't matter. Maybe the dollar store was all she could do. So it is the thought that counts. And the thought is what influences the uplifting of the energy. Okay. So I'm again, I'm not promoting Christmas, but I'm not bringing it down. I also celebrate Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. If anybody wants to send me something, that's a joke, people. You don't have to send me nothing. But it's anything to uplift the energy, anything to bring the energy to the level that upgrades it. We need the vibrations to be as high as possible. And with the portals and vortexes that are open and are opening and will be specifically open on the 25th of December and through the Hanukkah period, we need as much positive energy as we can get through those windows. That if you think of the concept of windows that lead to other realities, okay, this is so you are in essence improving the reality that exists for you in the next window. Okay, this is why I say when I say you created today 2 days ago, you had a window of opportunity to do something to increase whatever energy you experience today, and you did it like 2 days ago. And that's because time is not linear. Time is like it's like I guess you could say a bubble. It's not even circular really because it goes into hoops. And just watch the timing. Look when you look at your timepiece. Observe Watch when you feel the difference of the days. Like, I don't know. To me, today does not feel like Wednesday, but what does Wednesday feel like? I know that there have been times when it's felt like Sunday in the middle of the week to me. And if you pay attention to Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day, well, everybody thinks that they feel differently on those days because they're holidays. Yes, again, it is the windows of time that's opened up into other realities that you're feeling. Okay. It has nothing to do with the calendars that we observe. It has to do with the fact that there are windows of time through different dimensions and other realities and other portals, doorways, if you want to call them that are opening and closing. And there are other energies besides us that know how to go back and forth. There's a few of us that know how to go back and forth from through the different dimensions. But that's what you're feeling. You're not just feeling, oh, it's a holiday. You're feeling the fact that because it's a holiday, there's a lot of different emotions going on. There are people bringing up the vibrations of the energy and people that are not. So just because it's all Christmas trees and lights in this country doesn't mean it's Christmas trees and lights in every country. Every country observes a holiday around this time, but it's not called Christmas always. It's called, and make whatever the culture is, that's what they call it. But the bottom line, the point is that the energies that they are expressing and that will be expressing and are expressing are what help to feed and nourish the vibration of the energy that is surrounding the planet. So that's why sometimes it feels like Sunday in the middle of the week, because it depends on the vibrations of the energy. Okay, did I talk too much? Everybody's really quiet. You're quiet. They've gone to sleep on me. Up,
Nope,
up.
we're listening. I'm just
Yes, no,
amazed at the
very
wealth
much
of
so.
information.
Yes, lots of it because this is what we need. We need, to not forget who we are, and a lot of people get lost in the hype and all the stuff that's going on and just forget just to be human, you know? Just,
Oh my God.
so definitely needed. No, truly, no, we're listening very attentively, actually. Enjoying
I
your
thought
talk,
I,
Sharon.
I I thought maybe I put you to sleep.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh my gosh. Well, I put myself to sleep sometimes, so don't worry. Um, anyway, okay. Any questions? Any comments?
No, ma'am. I
No,
am.
ma'am.
Uh-oh. Okay. I've done that great a job. Oi.
Yes, you
You
did.
know what they say, when the student's ready, the teacher appears.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
and yes. I concur. Yes.
Okay. All righty.
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to get into preparation for signing off, but I want Reverend Sharon to give her statistics.
Yeah, my
This is
statistics.
a yeah. Uh, this is a what is it they used to? I don't think the young people say the digits anymore. Um, that's passe, right?
Yeah, no, we don't do that no more, but not that I know anything.
Okay.
Right, totally.
I
Yeah,
got used to saying the digits. So
the
well.
digits.
Anyway, so where this young lady is very busy and she's doing the work and uh, appreciative of her being one of the workers.
Yes, ma'am.
Catherine,
But I
Catherine,
will be appearing somewhere this
okay,
Saturday.
okay, let's have it.
Okay, so I will be appearing up in Coral Springs this Saturday, from 10 to 4 at a place called Spiritual Journey, which is
Mm.
located at 7420 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida. And I have to find the zip code. But their telephone number is area code 954-752-2329. And like I said, I'll be there this Saturday from 10 to 4 doing mini readings
Mm.
and channelings and just sharing my love with everyone. And yeah, just mini readings, definitely, but it's 15-minute readings. And then I know that they have an aura photographer there, and they're going to have someone there doing angel readings. But I will be doing intuitive readings, channeling for folks
Ah.
that come in through my guardian angel tarot cards. So that's going to be fun.
Ah. And they're good.
Because, I love them.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
you do very well with the cards. And there's going to
Yes,
be
ma'am.
a Curlian photographer there.
Is that the aura photographer? That's what you're calling it?
Oh, well, Curlian is probably outdated too. Yeah. Oh,
Still want to get
you
them
know,
digits, don't you?
uh, well, no, no. Okay. Well, that's no,
Well,
but that's wonderful. This lady is, if anyone who's listened or is listening or gets a chance to listen, uh, see what's going on with her on Saturday. She's very, very good.
thank
And
you.
and and your phone number for Tuesday,
Private.
because you have a program that's going to come on Tuesday morning.
Yes. So I will be on Blog Talk Radio at 10 a.m. and that'll be on the date for Tuesday is the 22nd. Oh my goodness, right before Thanksgiving. So yes, I'll be on sharing my love and doing well, we set our intention of the day, and then from there we go into a beautiful guided meditation, and then from there I open up the phone lines for anyone that has a question. So feel free to just come on over to Blog Talk Radio on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. And the call-in number is area code 646-716-8582. And I do in-person readings, Skype readings, spiritual counseling. I teach meditation workshops and in spiritual art workshops. So you can always contact me at area code 754-444-0430. Thank you.
Okay. And Sister Catherine, with the healing hands. Uh, uh, just remember what I said. The harvest is ready, and we need some more workers.
Yes.
Ahem, ahem.
Good. Sounds good to me.
Okay, and what I will be doing, let's see, tomorrow morning at it's Thursday at 11 a.m. I will be on the air at Blog Talk, and you can phone in at 646-478-5120, and I'll be on for 30 minutes. And then, what else am I doing? This coming Monday, I'll
Mhm.
be on with readings. I think Kathy Williams will be with me from 7 to 8. And I do numerology, as some of you know, readings. And she has her own gift that she would be working with. Also, a very talented young lady. And then I didn't realize, but this is Thanksgiving weekend coming up.
Yes, ma'am.
So I doubt very much if I'll be on next Wednesday, though I did promise the spirit guides that I would try and keep a Wednesday thing going. But I mean, they shouldn't mind if I take off next Wednesday, right?
Right.
You guys don't need to hear from me next Wednesday, do you? Nah.
Mm.
Uh,
I'm
uh,
not answering that one.
Oh,
I'm clearing my
oh,
throat for
okay,
that one.
okay.
That's
Well,
going to be your choice.
oh gosh, I got to talk to the boss. You see,
Hmm.
so
He has to
uh,
check in.
I got to check in with the boss, and if the boss says I'm supposed to be on Wednesday, I'll be on Wednesday. Okay. At any rate, the following Mondays, is probably going to be what? It's not going to be December yet, but I'm going to be, no, that's the 28th. And then the first Monday is uh, the 5th. So I'm going to be pulling in or trying to pull in. I don't know if anybody's ever encountered, I've talked to, and discussed uh, the wing makers with both of you ladies and a few other people.
Hmm.
And these are beings of light that are from our future that I'm trying to get everybody acquainted with because the message that they have brought forth is one that has been verified. Some of these other messages of people coming through with stuff, uh, there's been, I mean, it has been verified. So, and then there's another group, and this is one of the groups that verified, called the Template Sacred Geometry. So we're going to have sacred geometry specialists coming up, and a gentleman who was killed and went on into another dimension and came back, and he's written a book about it, and so on and so forth. You know, you're going to hear something that you probably haven't heard before.
Hmm.
In yes. In the meantime, young lady, I'm going to ask you to do a very nice meditation and blessing, signing us out,
Okay.
and we will say good night.
Okay. Well, thank you. And in this moment, I just want you to just relax where you are. And if you can safely close your eyes. Now, take a deep breath in, breathe in, hold it. Now, slowly release the breath and enjoy the breath as you are letting go. And as you are here with us and we are with you, I also want you to feel the brotherhood and sisterhood of light surrounding you, infusing every atom, every cell, and every molecule of your body with liquid light. Know that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, but you are always surrounded in love, even if you are not aware. Now take a deep breath in. Breathe in, hold it. Now slowly release the breath and feel as the love is just washing over you in this moment. Know that you are loved and we are all connected in this beautiful, beautiful loving energy. Now I want you to breathe in love once more and blow out that love to the far reaches of the universe. Send it, send your love out to someone that may be in need and allow them to use it for whatever they need it for. Allow them to use love and feel love and be love because you are love. I want to thank you. Namaste. God bless and many blessings.
And thank you so much, my dear. God bless you and keep you, Sharon and Catherine, and whoever else is listening and has listened or will listen. Know that you are a sovereign, integral. You are powerful and immortal, and God is within you always. Namaste. I am, we are.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you. And good night.
you. Good night.
Good night.